Hey, what's going on, guys? DJS here, Collectivekicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys a video today. Little discussion point on the Legend Blue Jordan 11s, but I guess the next best thing that I could do in its place, since I don't have the Columbia Blues, is these right here. The anniversary 11s that came out. Actually, when did these come out? I can't even remember now. It's like every year just kind of goes together, you know what I mean? Let's see here. 2009, so... Man, that's crazy. These came out like 5 years ago. Yeah, so, but also with those ones, I wanted to show you guys this other pair that I ended up getting. And a little sidebar. I got the kids pair right here, but you notice this pair is a little bit different because it does have that Jumpman on the back, which actually didn't release on these sneakers. So, really crazy that I actually ended up getting a pair of these random. This is actually one of the best like thrift store finds that I've gotten to date. Personally, like I mean, the GS version or whatever with the Jumpman on the back, pretty awesome to get those. But I did get these for like $20 from a thrift joint, and yeah, man, just really lucky. I ended up getting them next to like Nike headquarters at the first thrift store next to there. So pretty wild. But figured I'd show you guys these the anniversary 11s again. I believe that these were called the anniversaries because it was like the 23 or 25 year anniversary of the Jordans. They did like 4 different colorways. They did the AJ 3s, 4s, 9s, and 11s, and I actually have all 4 of them in the white colorway, an all white basically. You can see that the soles are definitely a little dingy now, which I don't mind. I know some people are like, oh, they're yellow, but I don't mind that stuff at all. All white upper. You can see that these are starting to yellow now after all this time. The leather is still white though back here. This tumbled leather section back here. And again, the big difference is that this right here is not with the Jumpman. There's 23 pairs I think that actually have the Jumpman here, so they're extremely rare if you do have them. And my GS pair just happens to have them though, which again they didn't come standard on those ones. But just wanted to show you guys these ones, and I guess a little discussion point regarding the Columbia colorway or the Legend Blue colorway coming out. What do you guys think? We've seen so many early looks and whatnot of the sneakers. Remember when the first ones were leaked? They were with the nylon upper or whatever this ballistic or whatever this stuff is called. I mean this material. It was done with the same material, but on the Columbias, like this part is actually leather, which I didn't know actually at the time either. I mean, I found this out through word of mouth because I'd never had a pair of the Columbias. But anyway, yeah. So this material is leather on the Columbias, and I'm curious to see what I keep saying Columbias, Legend Blues, but like Legend Blue is Columbia Blue. It's the same thing pretty much. It's just a different naming convention. And after last week's video on the Sport Blue versus True Blue sort of thing, I mean, there's so many different types of blue. What do you guys think about the naming convention thing nowadays? Like, I feel like that, like having a name for a sneaker used to be kind of like one of those things that people defaulted to, but nowadays it's like people just create names for sneakers, and if you don't know the name for a sneaker, like then you're like an idiot or something. Like, I mean, people have that mentality, and for me, I'm just like, dude, it's a sneaker, and like this one might be white, and the other one might be Legend Blue, one might be Columbia Blue, but it's the same. It's pretty much the same sneaker. I think that I don't know. It just gets a little bit obnoxious after a while, if you ask me, for the naming conventions of sneakers. And again, if people don't know, then other people are just so quick to call people out and call them stupid. And you know, I mess up the names of sneakers all the time in my videos, and I don't catch it until after the fact. I do these videos usually in one shot. Sometimes I have to restart it 3, 4, 5 times, but I do usually do the whole entire recording in one shot. So, and I don't go back through and listen to it to make sure that I said everything and articulated everything correctly. It's just organic the way that I try to do my videos, and if that's the way it is, sometimes I say the wrong things. But you guys know, like, I kind of most of the time I have a general idea of what I'm talking about. But I might slip up and say something else. Like one of the videos I said Jordan 12 instead of 11. You obviously know that I know which ones are 11s and 12s. But anyway, I digress. What do you guys think about naming conventions on sneakers? Do you think it's getting played out, or do you think it's something that's always going to kind of stick with the sneaker game? And one thing that I have to say, as kind of weird as it is Nike and Jordan Brand is also like obviously they've kind of come to like with the idea and of having a, what am I trying to say, of having a quote unquote name. Like they're just like kind of go with it now, and now you're seeing the releases happen where it is the sport blue Jordan 3 or whatever. It's this, that, or the next thing. Like they're calling it what it is, so we don't have to come up with our own names. But most of the time, the naming conventions usually came from some sort of colorway of the shoes. So, I mean, more or less, like Bread 11 is, or obviously because of the black and red colorway. And same as like, I don't know. I just think that a lot of times that's what it's more based upon. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at this. I had to pre-record this video the day before, just so you guys know, because I have a work function thing that I have to do on Thursday night. So I just wanted to go ahead and get this out of the way. And now that I'm in the office like daily now, so I don't have I have to pre-plan to get these videos to you guys. But hopefully you guys don't mind. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'm just curious what you guys think. What do you guys think about these things? This is one of those ones that just wasn't super duper hyped up, but they sold out, obviously, because it was an 11 and it dropped mid-year, which usually it was the only one that dropped mid-year out of the last 5 years, like for the Jordan mids, because everything else is only dropped at the holidays. So holidays coming up around the corner, believe it or not, and those Columbia Blue Legend Blues are going to be dropping. So I'm definitely going to be looking out and trying to get a pair. Complete the 11 mid collection for myself. Not complete because I don't have the DMPs, but you know what I mean, close enough. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Catch you guys for another video soon. All right, peace.